between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from Chicago. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to slide to the beat. They snap a night, bang, drink, bouncing to the groove. All body stuff, that's the new move.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll work against the blitz. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Williams off the play fake. Buying some time right. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
What is up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Coming left is Miller. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Miller. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. C.J. Gardner jots in there on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams on the play action. This is Loveland working the right side. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
What is that? 3rd down, here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams sends this to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull out in front for their 13-zip. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, and it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Off the play action, Shuck avoids the sack. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Go! They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Chuck. Setting up the running back screen. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
All set now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That one connects. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Motion man sent left. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Devin Duvernay to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Williams on first down. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Williams from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Williams with 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 12.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Bears 19, Saints 7.
close, has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Shuck. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Shuck on 3rd and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. He's running with it. Down the sideline past the 40. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
That's caught by Chris Olave. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it sets up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now.
Now Shuck to throw. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Kamara now on first and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shuck looking to pass here. Screen here for Neal. No one's around him. He's got space. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go.
Off the play action. Chuck. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
60.
Shuck on third down. It's complete. This is Olave. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Shuck and the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
19.
Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Taking a shot deep here. Big gain downfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Williams to throw on first. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Pushing for the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Saints 22. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Gets him on the in route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running left, this is Kamara. He loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Will they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well?
Jordan.
First down, Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
Gain of 39.
Pick up there of 39 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They're finding his back, Mixon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. A give to Mixon up the middle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Saints' 10-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on the turnover and add to their... It's our All the Dudes, a touchdown! Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. No change to the call on the fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Bears 33, Saints 22. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Chuck now from the gun. All the left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Saints couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he goes down, the Bears got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New Orleans.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate. And I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
It's on target to Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point
Rush coming for Shuck. Crunch play late, he intercepts it! Picked by T.J. Edwards. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Duvernay on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Mixon on the counter. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, off to the 30. They come through with a nice game there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears leading by 5. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now he starts from the 6. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Getting Olave on the slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. And Olave back-to-back plays. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
That's another Saints 1st down.
And they're down to 34 seconds as he clocks it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Quarterback run here. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.